hate to admit it, but this is a electric vehicle.
Big, fat, juicy camel.
Where's the load? And it's gone. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna try and run LS rockers on the AMC. Well, this is a super bummer and embarrassing. Oh, back to it. She is back together. We got the cam in here. The wiring was a huge mess. It's far from perfect, but I did just clean it up to about here. You guys may remember if you've been following us, I ran out of battery and was having some charging issues. Rather than get another Jeep one, we actually converted to a LS alternator. And we went from, I don't know, 30 or 40 amp to like 140, so that's cool. LS rocker situation. I'm excited about that. We're gonna do it, but I had to order custom length push rods, and once we get those in, it should be good for a couple horsepower, but mainly about longevity and stuff, and just because it's cool. She's running good. I'm not in love with it yet. I mean, it's got kind of a cool little idle, but I thought it'd be way meaner, and I also thought it'd run way better. You know, I hoped I'd pick up like 100 horse for the cam. I feel like I picked up more like 10. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So here we've added all the horsepower. You see, this here is a black air filter. We had a chrome one, and that just wouldn't do. We're gonna move on to headers anyways. So I'm gonna get the exhaust manifolds off. Away we go. This guy is kind of tame. Want it not to be, but is. I wish it were something else for one. I don't know where it's leaking compression from. I'm gonna try and look for some missing ponies here. Just trying to see the valve seat right there. There's a lot of buildup on that valve stem. So what did we learn? It's perfect in every way. This is what came off, and these aren't terrible manifolds design and size-wise, but they have a lot to be desired. So these are a set of Hedman headers. This could be a moment of do what I say, not what I do. Buy coated headers. Big whoop, you know, we can repaint it, except I gotta get the paint off. Big pain. First, we're gonna try and clean up this flange. You know, we just wanna come in here and port these a little. Now, does this add a bunch of horsepower? No. Does it make me feel better? Yes. So we're gonna do it. Here's the before, there's the after. Should have ordered the coated ones. So what I did is I removed about half of it and then said screw it and sprayed it with high temp paint. Wish they'd just sent them bare, you know? Or I wish I wasn't so cheap and I bought the coated ones. I think I got them. Yeah. One. It's probably enough. I don't think they'll leak. Putting headers on this poor filthy old engine that has questionable many things. It's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. Uh-oh, she found me. But then I realized that's probably not the kind of comment we should be saying around here. There's individuals that might take offense. All right, so headers on, but no exhaust. Expect loudness. Man, it's a lot louder with these off. Sorry, neighborhood. I think it sounds ridiculous. I'm excited to get the exhaust on. Open headers, I mean, I can't even really assess it. It still has just so little idle vacuum. Not that I expected open headers to help with that, but we'll have to do some work with that whole setup. We'll start building exhaust for this thing, get that done, kind of take the next step, which would be, you know, the valve train, finish that up, pop the oil pan off. We're gonna reseal that and actually throw bearings at it because it does just have a slight rod rattle. Sounds awesome, and I feel bad about the neighborhood. Okay, we decided to do everything at once. So I got the whole crew on the Wagoneer. Rick is pulling the oil pan. Bill is cutting exhaust for me. Then Bill's gonna help me pull apart the transfer case, and we're just gonna get it all done. Wagoneer spa day. So we have our headers coming down, a crossover piece, wires in here. The factory exhaust came down this frame rail here. A 3.5 won't fit between the transfer case and the frame rail. So I came this way, so we're kind of parallel in the drive shaft, crossover. We got about 9 inches of clearance there. Hopefully that's enough. If it's not, it'll self-clearance to whatever it needs. And then muffler at the back. Anyways, hope it sounds good. So that's not what you want to see on the screen. Combination of RTVs, by the way, I never used the red, and buried material, and all kinds of bad stuff. Come through and figure out where the badness happened in this thing. Well, this is a super bummer and embarrassing and frustrating. We got the oil pan off and we found all kinds of terribleness. Lots of bits of damaged parts and yada yada. And we found out the worst possible news that this is not a 401. This is a 360. Now I'm super bummed. And by the way, it says 360 on the side of the block, and we should have looked at that when we bought it, and shame on me. I sent my buddy to go get it. We were so excited. I never told him to look, and I never had the previous owner who told us it was a 401 confirm it anyway. And huge mistake. I should know way better than that, but up until 10 minutes ago, I was happy with this 360, and now I am so bummed about it. I don't know what I want to do.
It sounded good.
Yes, I could put it back together and run it and lie to myself that it's a 401. Or I can try and get a 401, or I can do something different. Oh my God. Such a bummer. The point of the Moab trip
I know.
is not just to go have fun. It's to go beat this thing, test this thing, show the coolness factor. And the only reason I bought this was for the 401. And maybe it's dumb, you know, to care that much, but I do. I'm gonna do a little shopping here and see if there's a 401 to be had, which is a rarity. And I'll do some soul searching here for a couple minutes. Oh man.
Everybody hold your head.
I know, right? Yeah, yes, please. Yep. Thanks, Bill. Son of a... All right. Don't do what I do. Confirm what you're buying. All right, we'll get back to you guys, and maybe I'll be crying less. Yes, hi. I am looking for an AMC 401, not a small block Chevy. Okay. Please have a 401. Do you have a 401? Yeah, I know what time it is. 401, 401, 401, 401, 401. The elusive 401. There it is. The magical numbers I didn't look for before. Look at the beautiful packaging. Exquisite condition. Look, the intake gasket. Slightly used, painted orange even. Wow! Only the finest boat anchor. Some have custom CNC porting. We have custom rusting. The bores are not bad. 401 cubic inches. We're gonna extract that imposter, that 360. I want to throw this guy in there. The clock's a ticking, right? We've got, see, what day are we leaving? The 3rd? We're up a month. It's the 3rd today. So stop filming, Chelsea. We gotta go.
Oh no.
What?
This wide angle lens, I can see a corner of the Prius.
Oh no. Get it off of there.
I'll just fuzz it out so no one knows. And then we
All
can...
right, or we can just own it. Yes, there was a Prius in my shop. No.
I'm not proud.
I'm not proud of it. I don't want to admit to it. I'm happy to say we're working on the engine side of it, not the horrid hybrid side.
I took this engine out yesterday all on my own. YouTube mechanic, baby.
That's Mr. Prius right there. I'll have you
Mr.
know.
Prius to you.
Rick, Mr. Prius Woods.
Taking it apart is a lot easier than putting it back together. I want to take a nap.
Gosh, what's in the fridge here?
Power bars in the refrigerator.
Oh, thank you.
Also a 12-pack of Monster too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. I love you.
What? You heard it. It's on camera. Make sure you play that back. I'll make that my ringtone.